Hello, everyone. I'm Evangelist Bratcher. Welcome to Pilgrim Baptist Message of Hope. I'm so excited to be with you all today. Okay, so I had a situation where I was so ready to just react to. When we just react, it's often because we're reacting based on the moment and we're not considering the long-term effects. You know that knee-jerk reaction thing that we do? And sometimes how we respond to emails or texts just based on our perception of what we think the person is saying or intending on saying. How about those times when you walked in the room and people stopped talking? You automatically think they're talking about you. And we get so upset and angry inside, and we hold resentment and anger towards the people in the conversation that were holding the conversation. The scripture tells us, in 1 Corinthians 13, for we know in part and we prophesy in part. God is telling us right there, we do not have all the information. Our knowledge is in part. Even when we have a prophecy, that information is in part. Instead, what we should be doing is responding. We should pray about it, and then often we'll have to meditate about it before we give a proper response to an email or a text or a situation, so that we can be sure that our response is seasoned with love and our response considers the long-term effects. Sometimes I think about a mirror, and when we look into a mirror, we see only the reflection of ourselves in that immediate space in the room. And we are so confident at what we see in that reflection. But imagine how confident we should be when we think about the other space in the room that is not shown in the reflection of the mirror. Well, that's God's knowledge. That is God. God not only knows what you do see in the mirror, but he also knows what you don't see. And that tells us that our information is in part. The scripture says that faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we don't see. Wow. So that tells me if I'm so confident in that little part in that reflection of the mirror, if I'm so confident in what I think I know, how much more confident should I be? How much more faith should I have in a God who is all knowing, all loving, all seeing? So I challenge you this week. When you're in a situation, text, email, or talking to somebody in person, and you have a situation where you're really ready to just react, fall back. This time, respond. Have an awesome week.